Guys, let's just be honest with each other for a second. We have run out of stuff to do in New Horizons. I've made a handful of videos now about the lackluster updates of New Horizons, and while we've gotten a handful of cool stuff like the Dream Suites, we're really not getting any significant content at a very quick rate. So what do you do when you get bored in New Horizons? Man, if only there was like a list or something that somebody could have. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get going, guys. Everybody loves fishing. You have big fish, small fish, fish that aren't even fish. But really, there's only one true way to take the joyful, high energy sport of fishing and take it to the next level. And that's by inviting a friend. Now, trust me, I know what you're thinking. Before I wrote this script, I didn't know what that word meant either. Inviting your friends over is a great way to make the tedious task of finding those especially rare fish just a little bit easier. Have you ever wanted to go on a knockoff version of a game show and win some imaginary currency with a guy named Xwater? Well, now you can with Animal Crossing's Deal or No Deal. Remaking real-life events and places in Animal Crossing really isn't anything new, but Xwater's version of the show Deal or No Deal, otherwise called Del or No Del, just fits so nicely into the format of Animal Crossing. It's just a fun, lighthearted game show that you can get a bunch of friends together to do and have a blast for the entirety of the night. I call dibs on being the banker though, that's my part right there. If any update has given us the most content at one time, it's definitely gotta be when they added the Dream Suite. This update brought access to so many towns from so many people that finding something you're interested in is as simple as typing it into Ask Jeeves. There are so many different islands here. You got spooky stuff, pretty stuff, nostalgia stuff. This one I like a lot. This is a recreation of Pokemon, and it's just shocking how much this feels like Pallet Town. The Dream Suite is the biggest content update that New Horizons has gotten so far. So if your old town is feeling just a bit too familiar, maybe go lay on down, maybe dream yourself up somewhere new, and most importantly, remember to like and subscribe because 70% of you aren't. When I think of my childhood, the first things that come to mind are things like slip and slides, laser tag, and roller skating, all things that you can't do in New Horizons. But you know what you can do? Hide and seek, dude. Oh my god. Most of you guys probably tried this when you finally got your friends to come over, realize there's jack shit to do when you have multiple people over, and then hid inside the museum until your friend's Switch died. But if you can find someone with one of these islands, it'll totally add a new level of depth to the game of hide and seek. There's actually a video that I was in over on Failboat's channel that I recommend you check out if you want to get an idea of what a good island and some good dudes does for a game of hide and seek. Finding people to host you on their island might be a bit of a challenge at first, but once you offer them 17 Godzilla statues, they usually come around to it pretty fast. Villager hunting's kind of popped off as a form of online content recently. Courtmore has spent over 1,000 Nook Miles tickets trying to find Mary while pulling big boy numbers. I've been trying to find Stinky and nobody seems to understand why. Clearing out a slot in your town and going island hopping is first of all way more fun than it looks. This looks boring as shit, but there's so much more to it when you put it into the context of a live stream. One of my favorite things about hunting for villagers is when I show up to an island and I see the guy on the grass. Well, my mind goes, oh yeah, that guy, that's not Stinky, back to the plane. And chat just blows up calling out the name of this villager that they know that I don't, and it's a really great way to get insight into what villagers your community finds interesting. And hey, even if you're not a streamer and you don't have a Twitch chat to answer literally every question you've ever had about the game, it's still just a really cool experience to hop from island to island and see what other options there are as far as villagers. You may just find something that you didn't think you liked before. Except Barreled. No one should like Barreled. Why do you like him? As mentioned before, people do a lot of really interesting real-life events in Animal Crossing. This could even include your date night, and there's a good amount of fun to be had by going and fishing and catching bugs with your significant other, especially if you're stuck doing long distance right now. Animal Crossing days can seem a little confusing, so if you want to go back and watch an old video where I went on an Animal Crossing date, you can click the iCard up in the top right-hand corner. It's a really good one. Pick her some flowers, buy him a cute outfit, go walk on the beach, appreciate some artwork, maybe watch some fireworks, and maybe, just maybe, you can end up going, The New Horizons Turnup Market is growing and thriving right now, with most Discord servers, including mine, having sections where you can find the best deals and the best towns and all that kind of fun stuff. Getting turnips from Daisy May and finding a town that has good pricing before my turnips expire ultimately gives me more of a reason to get onto the game consistently, which will eventually lead into me doing my errands, which leads into me doing some other kind of activity. It serves as a fantastic gateway that kind of just leads into other activities, and they say that turnip exchanging is basically like legal gambling, and to that I have to say I swear I don't have a problem and I can stop whenever I want to. Restarting your Animal Crossing island is a really daunting idea to most people. I mean, like, why would you want to lose all of your favorite villagers, millions of bells, and months of progress? Because starting a new island means having a fresh start, a chance to do things differently. Shopping around for items and building out your house ends up being a lot less fun when you're just swimming in money and anything you could possibly want is at your fingertips. When you're a new villager and you're not very well established, you don't have that money. So you go to Nook's Cranny and you build out your house with what's available, but oh wait, I can't afford that. I guess I'll go finish up a bit of, oh wait, I don't have that guy yet. Off to Blathers. Starting fresh really does add back that sense of fulfillment when playing the game, which is a big reason why I think that island designing has gotten super popular. Fulfillment is key for life simulation games like Animal Crossing, and if you feel like you're missing that right now, turning back the clock and doing it all differently may just give you that spark that you've been missing for so long. Or maybe it doesn't for you. I feel like it's pretty obvious to everybody that New Horizons has had a really slow drip of new content coming out, and we've pretty much just run out of stuff to do. But if these life simulation games are the flavor of vitamin water that you want to drink, there are so many other options to quench that thirst, dude. You've got Ooblet, Stardew Valley, The Sims game, even some older stuff like Harvest Moon is really fun to go back and play today. And if neither that nor any of the other examples have you reaching for your Switch again, then maybe number 10 just means that it's time to play something else. I understand a lot of Animal Crossing players here. If you're like me, something like Doom doesn't really match your groove very well and just isn't the type of game you'd like to play, which is why you bought Animal Crossing that day instead. The Switch has so many other incredible games for the more lighthearted gamers out there, like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Donkey Kong, Luigi's Mansion, fucking Mario Rabbids. All these are all so good games. My mom always likes to tell me that variety is the spice of life, and I've decided to follow her advice by trying some new games myself over on my Twitch channel. We just finished up Mario Galaxy, and we're either going to start playing Galaxy 2 or Luigi's Mansion 3 here next. So if you want to join us there and find something new to play, I'll go ahead and leave that link for you down in the description. And hey, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. I know I've been really inactive and I haven't posted in a few weeks, but I hope that the quality of this video has hopefully made up for that in some way. If you guys like this video, I'd really appreciate if you drop it a like and let me know. Give me some feedback down in the comments where I can improve and all that kind of fun stuff. I really like this style of video, so if you guys enjoy it too, I'll definitely make some more. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one.